Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Tuesday, June 20th, 2023. Let's find out what's going on the Forex economic calendar today. We have some data from the different part of the globe in form of the Westpac consumer sentiment for the second quarter. The People's Bank of China loan prime rate. This one apparently stays at the level of no, it was reduced to the level of 3.55 from the 3.65. We got the release of the RBA meeting minutes. We got some speeches from the Reserve Bank of Australia. Again, Governor Kent, Governor Bullock gave a speech, and we got some industrial production data from the Japan, 0.7%, way higher than expected. German PPI released at 8 o'clock showed a very nice decrease to minus 1.4%, while the forecast was minus 0.7%. So we should definitely take a look at the euro dollar today. At 10 o'clock, we got some speeches from the ECB arena. At 12:30 from FOMC member Bullard. Then we have another speech from McCall. And eventually, we are narrowing our calendar towards the New York session. Building permits, the key data for today. Building permits from the, of course, US are scheduled for release 2:30 together with the housing starts. At the end of the day, we got some comments from the ECB officials. Macau will give a speech as well, and the Guinness will give a speech again 7:10. In the meantime, we got the data from the New Zealand global dairy trade price index that is supposed to decrease minus 2.4%. And then at the end of the day, we got the Westpac consumer sentiment from the New Zealand. This data is scheduled for release at 11 o'clock, and the Westpac consumer sentiment for the second quarter should decrease from 77.7 to 76.2. So this is how it looks like on the calendar. As you can see, only one very important data released today, building permits from the US. The other ones are medium important. So because of so many data from the Australia, let's take a look at the Australian dollar and the euro dollar for sure, and then we will see where we are going to. So first one, euro dollar 4-hour chart. So 4-hour chart of the euro dollar after the German PPI data is showing us some sort of the bearish pressure after the doji candlestick on the 4-hour chart had been made with a top at the level of 1.0971. The local technical support had been violated, 1.0919, and we got the new low, local low, 1.0908. So as you can see, that's only 10 pips. The market is sitting at the 50 periods moving average right now, just around the level of 1.0919. We are waiting for another jump in volatility on the euro. Dollar. The other technical supports are located at the level of 1.0865, and then eventually at the level of 1.0802. So the outlook remains bullish. However, the market is going the market's momentum is a little bit off the extremely overbought conditions. The levels were 74 points, so that's a high, 70.5 even. So that's a very high level for the momentum. Now we are roughly around the level of 61 points. So during this pullback, the market is apparently going a little bit lower. It looks like this pullback is one of the biggest one during this up move anyway. But when the pullback is done, we should expect the market of the euro dollar to continue to move higher into the new prices, new higher prices basically. So okay, so that's the euro dollar. Let's find out what's going on the Australian dollar. As I said, there you go. 4-hour chart of the Australian dollar is showing us very nice breakout below the local technical support. Let me just place a horizontal ray on the technical support. Now it will be a resistance, 6,837. Let's just zoom in what is going on there. You can see we are trading below 50 periods moving average. The horizontal line at 6,902 will now show us the technical resistance whatsoever, and now we are having the short-term trend line on the chart. I will make it orange as usual. There you go. And the breakout made a local low at 6,791, but this candle is not finished yet. Why this happens? It's obvious. Extremely overbought market conditions. We broken below the level of 50, as you can see right now. 42 points is the RSI level, so it's kind of hard to find any solid technical support. We got the old one here. We got the old technical support. Maybe this one will be the level with much more confidence for bulls, of course. The level is, of course, 6,820. So that's the technical support. We just passed it as well. So that used to be a technical support. Now we broke it. So apparently we are not trading above. We are not trading, in that steep channel to the upside. The consolidation was very short, very brief, and now the correction is taking place. So the best way right now to determine where we can go with this is to drag a Fibonacci retracement level. So let's say this is the low, and let's say that last high is here, okay, the swing high. So we retraced roughly 23% of the recent up move. There is still 38% to be retraced at 6,734, and 50% located at 6,682, and the last one 61%, 6,629 pips. So plenty of levels that needs to be hit in terms of the retracement. Of course, we got this. This is apparently 100 periods moving average, located just at the 38% of the Fibonacci retracement, 600, 736. So that might be the next target for base. Okay, so this is the situation on the Australian dollar. And last but not least, let's take a look at the Bitcoin to see what is going on. And just briefly speaking, we have very nice movement to the upside on the Bitcoin because we broke, let me just take a look here, we broke above the level of 26,784. New high was made almost above 27,176. So now it's time to test the level of the technical resistance, and this level is located at 27,380. Apparently it looks more like a narrow yet still a zone between 27,458 and 27,380. So this is the supply zone here. Of course, we got one more level on the chart, which is the technical resistance, 28,446. So that's the resistances, that's the supports. Of course, the key technical support 24,753. We are still moving higher. Market hit the extremely overbought conditions, so some kind of a pullback is, of course, welcome. And let me just place like the lower level of the range, 26,175. This is the level where we should be paying attention to as a traders, because this level is, of course, the key technical support, intraday technical support for bulls. We still have a dynamic support from 50 and 100 periods moving average, so the market of the Bitcoin should consolidate in this narrow zone for quite some time. And of course, the movement to the upside is very much welcome if we break above the first supply zone market on the market on the screen, there is no problem to move a little bit higher on the Bitcoin. And maybe if we do another swing high, then of course the bullish sentiment can sustain and eventually even break above the level of $30,000. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. So take care and bye bye.